Everybody ready?
Okay. Drew, obviously not the result you wanted. What did you see from your vantage point there? Made a late push there at the end, but just too late.
Yeah, it's always difficult to lose. UNCG, they were a great opponent. They brought a lot of quality. I think that we had a lot of control, especially as we grew into the game. And ultimately, I just felt like in the final third, the final product was missing, whether it was the finish or the pass or beating someone 1v1. We got into a lot of good areas, and then we just needed like that last bit of quality to get some more goals.
What was the challenge, though, that they presented defensively?
Yeah, I think that they put themselves in good areas. Like, we did have some good service in the box, and their center backs in particular were just there, maybe one step ahead of us. Maybe we were too slow, or the ball was a little bit off, and so I think there's a lot we can look at and improve on going forward so that we can convert those high-quality chances into goals.
Do you feel like you were pressing at time as a team there, with the opportunity maybe rushing it a little bit?
No, I think that I actually felt like our press was set up really well, and to be fair, they just had some quality, and that's how it is sometimes. You know, you set up really well, and the opponent's gonna have quality. We did have plenty of moments where we turned them over, and again, it was just like when we did win the ball high up the field, maybe we should have just kept it, or maybe the final ball or the final shot wasn't good enough. But I felt like we put ourselves in some good opportunities. We just have to convert those chances.
Tough stretch to open the. What you guys learn about yourselves over the course of an admittedly a tough 4-match stretch to open the season?
Yeah, first and foremost, I think that we gain a lot of confidence in our ability to compete with these teams. Yes, we haven't got the results, but in every single game, there have been long spells where we felt like we were in control and we created chances. And again, I think we have to, in order to go from competing to winning, we have to start converting those chances. But I felt like as a group, we're so proud of ourselves. And obviously, it's frustrating, and you want to win games. But I think that just we've proven to ourselves that we are good enough, and it's like marginal gains that we need to make where we can start winning these games.
Is there anything from tonight's game that you'll be looking to take into the next one against UCF?
Yeah, I think sticking with the theme of just converting those chances, like if obviously the more chances you make, the higher chance you have to score. But if you make 50 and you score 0 and they make 3 and they score 3, you're going to lose the game. So I think going into USF, there will be some good film that we can watch from this game of, is it the service, is it the running in the box, and how can we improve so that we can convert those chances?
How much of a factor is this being a young team still learning each other?
Yeah.
It's playing a factor early on.
Definitely. You know, it's the nature of college soccer. Guys graduate, guys come and go, they transfer, we bring in guys. So majority of our team compared to last fall is new, and so we're still learning and still growing, I guess, that chemistry and those bonds. But I really feel that like having such hard games at the beginning of the season accelerates that process, and so I think that we've learned a lot about ourselves and each other and as a whole entity, how we function as a group. And you know, the longer you play with someone, you know when you get the ball where they're going to be. And maybe some of those little things we're still learning, but the foundation of it, I think, has been built and will continue to be built throughout these first couple games.
What was your vantage point there with the foul and clearances to the PK?
Yeah, it was really well done by Claudel. I think it was maybe a throw-in. Someone played it into him, and like excellent strength to turn the guy. Yeah, just really good from him, and then really good from Clarence to have the confidence to step up, and it was great. It was, you know, it's a penalty, it's a good goal, and so really excited for him. And obviously we would have liked more, but you take what you get.
What's it been like? What's it like playing with Clarence, and just like the type of player he is to go up there and take that PK?
Yeah, Clarence is a phenomenal player. I think more importantly, like I'm sure you guys can see during the game, he's also a leader for our team. He pulls the guy together, and he says like the right things at the right time, and he cares about the guys, and that's what's most important, because when we're having these difficult games where results aren't going our way, where we're getting scored on, like we need people who have positive and informational feedback and voices on the field. And so he's an extremely talented player, but he's also a great dude who leads well, both through his play and through his voice.
Faster turn now. You're back on the road. Rivalry game over Tampa. What's the importance now of getting a result?
Yeah, absolutely. You know, the game after a loss, you want to bounce back. You want to get the 3 points, and so we know USF. They played Greensboro this week. They got a draw, so they're going to be a really good opponent. We'll move forward. You know, start doing video analysis on them, learn what we can, and then we really like to get those 3 points in that game.
One more. All good.
Awesome. Thanks, Drew.
Yeah. Thank you, guys.
Thursday.